You're right, it is a small share today, but we know that the demand is there from airlines across the industry. They've signaled that if the SAF is made, they will buy it, right? So what we need to do is increase the capacity on the supply side globally. Fortunately, there's a variety of ways to make SAF that you can do in many different parts of the world. For example, here in the UAE, tremendous opportunity to create SAF out of renewable electricity combined with CO2. It's called a power to liquid pathway. The great thing about that is you can create it with the resources that exist right here in the UAE. And in fact, by 2050, there's a potential for 70% of all the jet fuel created, or all the jet fuel demanded by the airlines here could be supported with power to liquid based SAF. The question is, how do you get from where we are today to that 70%? Well, you have to create, partnerships and coalitions. And I just want to thank Masdar, one of our partners. We've been working with them for several years now on how do we pull together technologies, how do we pull together airlines, how do we get Boeing as an OEM involved, all the ingredients of the pie to create cost-competitive power-to-liquid fuel. One of the things that we've done recently is to form a coalition called Aircraft, and what we'd like to do is make sure we've got the right players at the table to create supportive conditions so that the projects can actually get launched and to create the SAF that's required. So if we look at historical renewable industries, if you think about wind and solar, we've seen the cost of those renewable industries decrease over time, but it's taken sustained investment from both the private and public sector to make that happen. The same thing needs to happen here with SAF, where you have a combination of private and public investment into this space in order to create those conditions so that cost curve can drop. And ultimately, where we'd like to get to is SAF that's the same price or cheaper than traditional jet fuel.